This is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of February 13th, 2023. Hello, my fabulous crabs. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, please. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. If you would like a reading with me or 6-month report or yearly, check out the link in the description box below. So my fabulous crabs, you have a kite energy happening with your second house. So this is going to help you with your business energy. This is a beautiful time to delve into faith consciousness or be more about other people's problems, because when you're more about other people's problems, your problems tend to get resolved. This is creating emotional balance being restored because thanks to your 10th house energy, plans are working out exactly as planned, or other people are coming into your life helping you restore your lights, pay certain bills, or give you money for groceries. This could also be rewards of positive karma coming back to you. You're always people oriented, so this is a beautiful energy time for you. You can find when you need help, other people come to repay the favor. You're also getting your financial situation back on track. You can be restrictive with your spending. Also, we have an air trine happening with the 4th, 8th, and 12th house. You are coming up with news. Things are going your way. You can be resourceful with your money, food, or you can be a thriftier with your spending, or the help you do give to other people, you could be a little bit more smart about it or a bit more strategic. Like you could be carpooling, or you could be asking other people for gas money with this energy. Self-realizations and things that you need to take care of and quit putting off are going to become more highlighted at this time and challenging you, because maybe they're costing you money at this time, or they're not creating the emotional balance and stability that you want. So you're forced to be looking at certain situations that you need to change. This could also be in a way that the way you spend money at this time, the way you look at certain relationships, because Ceres is in retrograde at this time. So this is all about creating that emotional stability in your life. It's about creating that emotional balance and doing what is fair. And if certain things don't seem fair to you at this time, or just look a little bit too chaotic for you, you may take yourself out of the situation. You have a yod happening this week, so you have something heavy on your mind, because there's like 3 yods going on this week. Venus in the 9th house with the Earth in Leo in the 2nd house, and Zeus in Libra in the 4th house. You have a very, very difficult time saying no to other people. And this could also be dealing with your finances. Somebody can be putting you in a financial bind that they put themselves in, and like asking you for money when you don't really have money. And this could be like your last dollar and stuff like that. And what's going to happen here is that it's going to cause you problems for the entire week till you get your paycheck. So you need to learn to say no, and you need to kind of put your foot down when it comes to certain people and learn that those nasty 2-letter words no to certain people with this energy, even though that you're scared to say no with certain people, because I feel like at the end of the day, with the sextiles, good things, but you're gonna feel like hurt. So you're gonna be more concerned about like what other people think of you, and you don't want to hurt other people's feelings at this time. And other people coming up at this time, I feel with Ceres in retrograde, is going to teach you to not be so generous in your giving with your money situation and what you do for other people, especially those brand new friends that you put on a pedestal, because you're going to start having a lot of lessons with your money situation. Or those of you in school, you're going to have a lot of lessons with your grades at this time. And your money situation, and especially with your parents, if you're not doing well in school and they're paying for you to go to college, they're going to feel some kind of damn way about it. So this is a time where you really need to buckle down and focus on what is important. Or you could find that friends are going to put you in vicarious situations in regards to money. Like, for example, they're going to want you to take them out to lunch and oblige you almost, take them out to lunch. And for a lot of you, those are you who are in your 20s and your teens, you don't want to say no. And, this could cause you to get into trouble with your parents later on. So, be a little bit strategic when it comes to your spending and say no. let me see, the 40-year-old and younger about the friends, you need to learn that if they just love you for being you, and that's it, and you don't need to do as much for them, but be present in your life. You know, your silver friends, you have such an easy time telling them off, telling them no, because you're not scared of them, because you know that they provide that stability, that they're always there for you. Those new friendships is kind of like putting people on pedestals at this time, but also they're just using you for things that they need at this time. This could be dealing with work, and people at work can be doing the same thing as well, and kind of like, you know, in order to gain respect or to be popular. So I would really be careful with that, playing that game. And also for those of you in media and social media who want to climb the other people's coattails, I would pick and choose your battles with that, because it may not work in your favor, because one, you got North Node in the 11th house. So it just means that when you try to do that and try to use money to win people over, you're not necessarily going to win people over, because then guess what? South Node in the 5th house. So you're going to have like a hard time with those who have reputations to be invested in them or do free things for them, like free readings, for example, because you may find that they will not help you, they will not plug you, they will not do anything for you, and then you just basically wasting your time doing a bunch of free shit for no reason, you know? So I would be careful with doing that. Then I feel like let me see, on Wednesday here, your beliefs are likely to change profoundly. Your opinions are likely to change profoundly. You may travel someplace and discover something about yourself that you have never been aware of before. This could be like going on a doctor visit, or like learning about like taxes or accounting, or something that tells you a lot about yourself, or even therapy. Your efforts to get ahead in the world are not as likely to meet with resistance. It is as if your purpose and that of the world are in harmony. You may be given more authority or leadership. Superiors are likely to have a greater respect for your abilities. This could also be triumph over adversity. This is good news in regards to growth with career or business. For some of you, this can be getting a job this week. This can be a time when others see you as an authority figure. A great time for those of you who are teachers, a great time for those of you who are in school, a great time for teachers or those of you who are training others, because people really go to you for wisdom and advice with this energy, or this can be you having the right answers to give to others who are really going through it at this time. Thursday, your timing may be off in sexual matters. A serious matter may be on your mind with your partner. You may have a hard time getting your way now. It may seem as if others are conspiring to stop you. You may also be afraid to express your anger, because it may bring on even more difficult circumstances. If you repress your anger and frustration, it could build up and explode at a later time onto the wrong person on top of that. For this reason, injuries, especially blunt trauma and broken bones, are more likely to happen because you're repressing whatever it is that is mad at you, and guess what? You're accident prone. So be careful with this energy. This is best used on this time to keep your actions secret from others by conducting secret operations. Apply for that job quietly. Make your moves quietly at this time, because others could be stopping you, or by keeping a low profile as possible. Something is likely to be violently opposed at this time. So certain structures, belief systems, are forcing you to defend yourself. Travel can have problems. You can be playing bumper cars with others. For some of you who are traveling, I would be careful. Trust your intuition. Lawsuits should be avoided and try to settle out of court. The result is increasing stratification of regulations and excessive procedures. Happiness. Pressure at work gradually builds up until releases and collapses. It makes you feel uncertain, uneasy, and insecure, because the things that you counted on to be stable are no longer reliable. The chain of command in your workplace can shift significantly, and there may be an inconsistency in the rules and some hypocrisy going on at this time. Then on Friday, you have an air trine happening with the part of fortune in Gemini in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing, with a kite energy happening with Pluto and Volcanus. This can be some much needed good news happening. Positive time for change coming in, getting a job. This can be business picking up. Unconscious subconscious patterns and habits may come to light, or mysteries may interest you more as you stumble upon secrets. You may have a tendency towards escapism or getting lit a lot more than usual on Friday. Travel is favored, and you're more likely at this time to do so. Your mind is ready to expand. It is a fine time to go back to college. It is a good time for legal issues and the signing of contracts and agreements that the parties you are involved with are negotiating in good faith. Misunderstandings are rare and easily cleared up under this influence. You have a poor idea of your abilities, and you tend to put yourself down. Don't compare yourself to others. Believe in your abilities. Do not expect recognition from others. Work towards your rewards. Reward yourself at this time. This is a good time to catch up on some rest and relaxation, as you're not likely to be interrupted. A peaceful mood is prevalent. This is a great time for weddings, parties, and large social gatherings such as graduation ceremonies. It ensures a pleasant time with friends and loved ones. Financial endeavors turn out fortunate. This is an excellent time to invest, as your hunches about the values of things is likely to be correct. It is an excellent time to have dealings with lawyers at this time as well. Okay, the first card I come up with is the Five of Swords. For some of you, this may not be the easiest energy time for you. You can be dealing with peer pressure or somebody bullying you into things that you don't want to do during this time period as well. Or you could feel very pressured into doing things that you don't want to do at this time. So at the same time, you're going to have to fight that part of your ego, and you're going to have to just say no. If you don't feel like doing it, it's okay to say no. If they're going to hate you afterwards, that means they didn't like you in the first place. The Empress card, I feel with this energy here, this is dealing with the women in your life at this time, or you benefit through the women in your life. For some of you, you may have to avoid dominating women at this time, because somebody could be putting the peer pressure on you with this energy. I feel for others of you, you can be a bit selfish this week and kind of off doing your own thing, and kind of like dealing with self-love and self-care, and you don't care whose feelings you hurt at this time. But you're going to go ahead and do you, boo-boo. Okay, the Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This is overcoming certain fears and obstacles, or whatever emotional hang-ups that you're dealing with. At this time, you'll overcome them this week with this energy, okay? The Ace of Cups, emotional validation. Some much-needed good news is coming your way. I feel like for some of you here, this energy brings about healing. You could be letting go certain parts of your past at this time and moving on from certain situations in your life as well. The Hermit card, don't rest on pretty at this time. Don't rest on your laurels. Continue moving forward with this energy here. I feel for others of you, you can be more in your headspace with this energy as well, and kind of going through it emotionally at this time, so be careful with this energy. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe to you with this energy. This can be a beautiful energy time for you. For some of you, love opportunities can present themselves. For others of you, I would put the focus back on you, because you could be really going through it at this time, and you could have been neglecting yourself and more focus on family or home life or your children. And I feel like that is all catching up with you at this time, and you're kind of going through it. The Nine of Wands, dealing with your fears and emotional hang-ups during this time period as well. For some of you, I would be careful with this energy. Definitely somebody in your life is taking advantage of you with this energy, and I feel like for some of you, you know who this person is as well with this energy, and they could be just like blatantly taking advantage of you, and also getting away with things that they know that they normally couldn't get away with you, but because, you know, this is like family and stuff like that, you're allowing them to get away with like a lot of crap at this time, because you know that they're going through it, and you know without you they wouldn't have a pot to piss in the first place. So that's what's going on there with this energy. Okay, I feel, yeah, there's a big emphasis on being taken advantage of. You have a lot of lessons with your giving energy at this time, but it's going to be character building for you as to what not to do with certain people, and as for it pertains for the future, because you know you'll come across this lesson again with this energy for some of you, not all of you. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition during this time period as well. The Five of Cups, I feel for some of you here, this could be restrictions being placed on you. For some of you, this could be missing mother at this time with this energy. For others of you, certain maybe you make too much money so you don't qualify for certain things anymore. This could be also you fighting with mother and not on speaking terms with mother as well, or mother may not be paying for certain bills at this time with this energy, or this could be you not paying certain bills to for other people and making them take care of their damn selves for once in their life as well. The Lovers card, I see a breakup happening with this energy, but as soon as this breakup happens, I see like a soulmate energy coming in for somebody. You know, this is the period of soulmates at this time and new people coming in for us with this energy. So it's a beautiful energy time for love. So for some of you, this is new love coming in. Yeah, you're gonna grow with this person. This could be a stable relationship. I water your pot, you water my pot, and we both help each other grow. I see you happy on an emotional level and a financial level during this time period. The Eight of Wands, I see traveling coming up for some of you. For others of you, this could be good news happening for you. The Fool card, I feel like for some of you here that this can be new beginnings coming up for you. With this energy here, for some of you, you can have a blase mentality. For those of you who are like 40 and up, I feel like you're just in a place of, I don't care, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, and I'm going to love myself, and F you too. It all rhyme, you know, so it could be like that kind of situation going on. For some of you, there could be a pregnancy happening here. I do feel like this is going to be a time for beautiful love, crazy love happening here with this energy. So mazel tov for those of you who are going to be experiencing it or already are doing it at this time. I do see some of you traveling for work at this time, or those of you in college traveling for college. This could lead to marriage here, or this is a great time for contracts and negotiations happening. This is a time for introspection with this energy. For some of you, don't talk about your good energy. Just keep it to your damn self, because not everybody's going to be happy about the changes that you're finally going to make. And for some of my fabulous crabs, it's been a long ass time, like 20 years, you know, of same old, and now you're coming up, you know, with these changes starting now in this week, because, you know, Pluto's about ready to go into your other house. For some of you, is already in your other house. So check out where Pluto is, because a lot of you have interceptions. And I feel like for some of you here, you have outgrown certain relationships and you're over it and you're ready to move on. Okay. The Five of Wands, I see on the job training. I feel like for some of you here, this is online, and I feel like there could be an online business that some of you could be starting, or this could be business picking up. This could be turning a hobby into, I feel like for some of you here, you're going to start brand new trends. Okay. The Eight of Swords, yeah, you're going through it emotionally at this time. Okay. This is a time of emotional transformation, wisdom with this energy here. So some of you are really going through it at this time, and I feel you, and I send you love energy and blessings at this time, and may you heal as quickly as possible. I know. The Ten of Wands, I see you taking on more responsibilities as well, and keeping yourself busy and trying not to think about like what is going on or what has transpired, and trying to heal from this situation, and just really like involving yourself into a lot of things and keeping your brain busy with this energy. But nighttime could be really difficult. I do see somebody that you will have a psychic connection with, or this could be a friend that you have a psychic connection with, and you could be very much in tune to your friend and whatever they're going through at this time as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. If it is, mazel. Okay. The Nine of Swords, yeah, I see depression. It's not the easiest time for you. Whatever you're, be careful with your spending, because I feel like your spending can be costly at this time, or you can also have buyer's remorse with this energy. So, you know, be careful with how much you do for the friends at this time. I also feel like whatever you're worrying about is more in your head than in your reality. The Nine of Coins, we're ending cycles at this time with this energy. So this is a time of endings. I feel like for some of you, this could be, again, a move happening, traveling coming up for some of you with this energy. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future. For some of you could be moving out of your parents' house. So this could be an exciting time, a sense of adventure is coming up. For those of you, this is a great time for students, getting married, committing yourself to a person and moving in with that person. So this is a beautiful energy time for that for some of you.
And then for others of you, this could be something that's coming up in your future. So it depends what's going on in your cards, okay? I also feel at this time with this energy, for some of you, you can be more invested in your spiritual society, church or temple. You know, Purim is coming up, Carnival is happening, Mardi Gras. So you could be more invested in those kind of things during this time period. The Ace of Swords, trust your intuition. Your spirit guides are definitely talking to you this week with this energy. I feel like they have a lot to say. So pay attention to your dreams with this energy. Make sure to write down your dreams as well, because they give you message and insight onto your situation, okay? Is what I feel, is what I believe. The Two of Swords, I feel like you can be dealing with somebody that's manipulative. I feel like for some of you, you have loyalty when it comes to love. So this person is very loyal to you. Okay, for some of you. So this is new love. The Four of Swords, I feel like for some of you, you can be reconnecting with someone from your past with this energy here. So I see that happening. For others of you, this is dealing with confrontation. But this is confrontation is best dealt in passivity, is what I'm feeling, because I feel like you could be dealing with a dominating person in your life, and the cards are telling me, even though there's confrontation, it's best dealt, keep your name out of people's mouths this week, okay? Because somebody is definitely trying to pick a fight with you, definitely jealous about your growth and the blessings that are happening in your life. I do feel like you can be falling in love with someone's mind. So this could be online dating happening and forming a long distance connection with somebody. I see spiritual love happening here with this energy. I do feel like this could be a popular energy time for you, especially those of you in high school and college. I feel like for some of you in general, this is like knowing the right people and making friends with those who are the movers and shakers in their own right in life, but don't expect them to help you to grow, like when it comes to your online business and stuff like that. They're not going to do it. I feel also there could be a breakdown in communication with this energy here as well. With this energy, I feel for some of you that somebody could be very persuasive, so I would be very careful with this energy. For some of you, you could be learning something new this week, learning to play a musical instrument at this time. For some of you, not all of you, because you have Sagittarius rising. So those of you who have Sagittarius rising, you could be interested about playing something. I'm hearing the flute. This is a great time for rest and meditation with this energy as well. For some of you, I feel also with this energy, this is learning new technology. This could be for some of you graduating and then continuing on your higher education at this time as well. I feel for some of you, someone is spying on you or you're spying on someone with this energy, because I do see detective work. I do see you doing your research about somebody new. I do see this being about bookkeeping, accounting at this time with this energy. The Tower card, change is happening. For some of you, this could be love relationships changing for better or for worse, or you two could be really getting into serious fights at this time. Blow it up and build it back up, only to make the relationship stronger. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship is over. It just means that you two got into a really bad fight, but then you needed to do that fight in order to build the relationship back up. For some of you, this can be a turn of events with love. I feel like you know this person, and this person could be coming back into your reality. I feel like fate is definitely going to intervene during this time period. So whatever fate has to bring during this time, I feel like it will bring it. For others of you, this is traveling, this is a move happening. The Three of Cups, people in your life have a lot of influence over you with this energy, especially your friends have a lot of influence over you. They control the neck and they tell the head whatever it is they want it to do. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. I feel like for some of you here, what I'm seeing with this love relationship, you could actually end up moving in with this person, okay? Yeah, so this is like moving in with this person. I do see you creating your own reality and getting a job at this time as well. You are going to be going through some real thorough changes, some dramatic changes as well. So try to go with the flow with this energy. I love you, my fabulous crabs. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.